Streaming live on WHITradio.org from High Tech High School in North Bergen, it's Tech Talk. I'm your announcer, Laura Pasco, and now your host, Manav Patel.
Good morning. I'm your host, Manav Patel, and with me today is Alexander Lee,
Hey.
Laura Pasco, and
Hi.
behind the glass is Philip. Today's topic will be the Samsung Watch and the release of the Galaxy S6.
Also, the Apple Watch.
The Apple Watch was
Apple
announced
Watch.
as
Come on,
well.
Manav.
Yeah.
Come on, Manav.
Okay.
So they say that the Apple Watch keeps time within 50 milliseconds of the definitive global time standard, and it lets you customize your watch face to present time in a more meaningful personal context that's relevant to your life and schedule.
Wow.
That's from the official press release.
There's also like three versions. There's the gold one, the regular one, and the
sport
sports
version.
And like the gold one is
Oh, and we have a new guest. And
we have Mr. DePiro
No,
with
that's me.
us.
Where's that guy? There he is.
What a pleasure it is being on your guys' show.
Oh, thank you. So the gold Apple Watch was announced for $10,000.
Actually, wait.
That's-
You're
What?
wrong.
Am I wrong?
That's
No,
not the
it's
official price,
$10,000 in Europe. It's $17,000 here.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
wait, so what's the difference between the three?
It's gold.
It's gold.
Oh,
it's
that's-
like a
that's it?
Rolex.
But it's good
but
gold. It's like
Apple.
real gold.
It's 14 carats, I believe.
14
14 carats.
So it's like a Rolex, but instead it's made by Apple, so it's gonna break eventually. It's the perfect way of saying I have a lot of money and I want you to know it.
Oh.
And I also don't know how to spend it properly.
Exactly. Instead of I don't.
Well, it's a
understand.
useful device. Like, people pay money for an expensive watch, but this time it's an Apple Watch made by Apple, and you could use it. Like, there's
But-
apps and
So
stuff.
do you think that it's better than the Samsung Watch?
Yeah. It's more expensive.
It's more
That's
expensive.
why.
That's
More
why.
expensive doesn't necessarily mean
Also,
better.
there's a
I-
feature that it has that basically you can send messages, or you have to use the Apple predictive text to send the message.
No,
And
I hate
also,
predictive
when you get
text.
the message, the watch taps you on the wrist,
That's
and you
weird.
can send taps. So, which means I could get repeatedly poked from a distance.
So it's like Facebook, only worse. It's this, I don't
How do you
understand
text
the-
on it if it's so small?
Yeah.
No, think Facebook, but they actually poke you.
They actually poke you, but I think they use the predictive text, like you type one letter and then.
Well, no,
like,
no,
the
no, no, no.
options,
No,
right?
you know when you get the message and it gives you a responses that it thinks you should say?
Oh.
Like when somebody
Oh.
just says another time, it goes, "Oh, you want to talk later" or something. And then
Yeah.
when somebody says "lol," it gives you like the laughing emote.
So you can't really like type on it. It's
Nope.
just a set of given sayings.
You can also send your heartbeat for some reason.
It's kind of weird.
I guess that's good for maybe like long distance relationships. You know, that's cute.
Well, see, it's
but
also
impractical.
watches. Also, watches. I think it's you're obviously not gonna have Wi-Fi wherever you go, and the watch doesn't have a data connection, which means that it's all within range.
So how do you get internet? Is
So you
there
can
Wi-Fi or-
only if my friend has an Apple Watch is my Apple Watch gonna actually mean anything.
Yeah, and not everyone's gonna have an Apple Watch because they're so expensive.
Well, the normal it ranges from $350 to $10,000.
I thought it was
17,000.
Well, I think I think I might be wrong. 17,000 is with like a different strap or something.
That's a
It's
huge
ridiculous.
price
It's
jump,
actually
though.
ridiculous. But the Samsung Watch, I think, is still kind of impractical having any kind of smartwatch.
I mean,
Yeah.
why not just have a watch and a phone?
Or just not even a watch, because you can tell your time from your phone.
Yeah,
Who
exactly.
even uses watches for
Well,
like
watches
telling
are
time?
watches are a status symbol or wealth symbol.
Like
Not
if I
many
have,
people are using watches these days.
unless you
Well,
have a
rich people
Rolex and
are.
you want people to know you are rich.
Or unless you're
I wore watches my whole life, and as soon as I got that cell phone, I never put another watch
well, no,
on.
unless you're like have a boyfriend that bought you a really expensive watch and you want to show
Yeah,
my
then you
boyfriend
gotta
bought me a
do
really
So
expensive
why
watch.
does the boyfriend need to buy the watch, Philip?
Or why does the girlfriend,
Good point.
boyfriend, or partner, if your partner buys you a really expensive watch and you want to be like, oh look, I have someone that loves me and they are rich. So I think that's the only reason people wear watches instead of just checking their phone and going, oh, it's 104.
yeah,
Well,
like,
yeah, it's like a status symbol, like what Philip said. Like, a watch is like the male version of a girl's necklace.
Or a
Like,
purse.
guys wear it,
Not really.
but they don't need it. Like,
Yeah.
You don't need a necklace, but you wear it because.
And it's also
nice.
like an accessory to complete your outfit.
Yeah.
Like I'm wearing a very nice suit and also an expensive
Like when
watch.
you
That's
go
a
to the
good point,
city,
'cause
you'll
I'm-
often see businessmen with like really expensive watches with their
Right.
suits.
That's what I was thinking. A special occasion, you go into a party, you get dressed up, maybe you put on
Yeah.
the watch. Because you don't
Yeah.
want to be on the phone the whole time anyway at a special event, I guess.
That's true,
in
but
a
then
way.
again, if it's an expensive watch, you wouldn't really wear it that often
Mm-hmm.
because it's expensive and it's easy to get damaged because you're wearing it on your wrist and you're frequently like moving your hands.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but
Good
the
point.
thing with the Apple Watch, because it's so expensive, would you wear it at a party? Because
No.
it's basically the equivalent of taking out your phone during a party, which, as Mr. Trio said, it's not right to do that.
But it will be so easy for something to go wrong. Like if you don't put the strap on too tight, or if something happens, if something gets spilled on you, it will be so easy for it to break.
Also, gold is one of the weakest metals ever.
Exactly. So something's gonna go wrong if you buy a $10,000 to $17,000 watch and you wear it frequently, and it's made by Apple, a product where if you drop your phone the wrong way, it will shatter.
Also, I'm pretty sure if you just had it out in the summer for a while, it'd melt.
What?
Because gold,
Yes.
like gold melts really easily.
It does?
Yeah, it does.
Philip, I
I'm
want
not
you to
sure.
find out what temperature gold melts at.
I might be wrong. I don't want to embarrass myself.
I'm searching it up.
No. Don't look it up. I'm going to embarrass myself.
It does. No, they
1,000
melt down gold all the time.
Yeah, but it's.
It's
one-
also really weak and it would dent really
Yeah.
easily. I
And-
think that's what I was trying to say.
Yes.
If you wore it, it'd get really worn out.
Yeah, and it would probably get very dirty easily, and because it's Apple and their products are notorious for breaking quickly, like
And
their
bending.
chargers and the phones, if you drop them the wrong way, you're not going to want to wear it that often. So you just have a $10,000 to $17,000 watch sitting at home as a status symbol for the wealth that you're not presenting.
Like you have it like on a little shrine.
Yeah.
This is where all my life
Well,
savings
I'm
went
sure
to.
the watch is good because it's expensive, so it can't be like bad.
I mean, have you seen an Apple phone?
Yeah.
Well, that's not
Whoa.
expensive. Like
Yeah.
Yes.
compared to a watch, which is like 17,000.
You have the most expensive one.
That's
Whoa,
like
whoa,
17
whoa.
Apple phones.
So how much is the regular watch, Apple Watch?
I can
What
look
did it-
that up.
Yeah.
Oh, you
At the
guys.
press release, the Apple conference, they said they released 3. The like sterling silver one, the sports one, and the gold one.
So you can purchase them now?
No.
No, they're not available yet.
Yeah.
Hold up. I'm trying to find
And
okay,
like
there's
the
mouse.
first model of all Apple products are usually terrible. Like the first iPad wasn't that bad, but the more updated ones are of course better. So why buy the first Apple Watch that comes out when they're probably going to release updated ones
Right.
like the Apple Watch Air or the Apple Watch Pro?
Oh,
Yeah.
Laura, to drive your point home, things that come out right away and they're really bad, iOS 8.
iOS
It
8.
disabled a lot of people's cellular reception.
Yeah, like it's just crazy. Like,
So
and it
would
kind of
be-
looks ugly too. The Apple Watch, like the Apple Watch Sports one, looks really ugly. Like I'm looking at the green one, and it's just
I'm looking
not
at the
pretty.
price.
So what's the purpose of the sports watch? Like, are you supposed to wear it?
It
To
tracks
track
your
health,
like your
a
progress with
pedometer.
Is that it? Yeah.
sports and stuff. Yeah, that's it. I can look up what the specs of the sports one are if you want to hear that.
Hmm.
Sure.
Okay, the prices on the Apple Watch range from $350 to $17,000.
So 350 is the lowest yield.
So
Um,
350.
Okay, so this Apple Watch Sports, it costs $350 for 38 millimeters, $400 for 22 millimeters. Yeah, and the steel case for the regular one starts at $550 for 38 millimeters and goes up to $1,000 and $50, depending on the band. Like
Yeah, you can get like the leather band or all different colors.
like
the
that's.
sports
I think
one.
that's why it goes up to 17,000 because you can get like a really expensive band with the gold one.
Christ. Why?
And you know people are gonna buy it.
why?
You know people are gonna buy it.
People are gonna buy it, but those are people that have a lot of money and they're burning holes in their pockets. Like, oh, Apple Watch.
You can
Okay.
pre-order. You can pre-order it April 10th.
Pre-order April 10th,
Oh,
guys.
wow. Really?
Ships April 24th.
Wow, that's a lot
2
quicker.
weeks
I don't know if I'm going to like it, though. I mean, how do you really... You got to purchase it, then use it for a while.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I
See
if you
confirm.
really like
the
it.
only you can like send like drawings and the heartbeats and the taps, but
That's
only
cute. but,
only
like,
it's only if your friend has an Apple Watch and you're like near them.
That's cute, but,
But
it's
how many of
Not
your
practical.
friends-
not practical.
Like, how many of your group of friends are going to get an Apple Watch, though? Like,
The Apple Watch store. It's the iPhone will download apps for the watch via the Apple Watch store.
Yeah, I guess I just don't think it's practical to spend that much money on something that's going to break quickly, that's going to get updated soon, it's just not practical.
Oh,
Spend
yeah,
your
it's a
money,
status
donate
symbol.
to charity, guys. Don't spend it on the Apple Watch. Come on. What
Well,
are
if you have a lot of
doing?
money, then you should buy it if you want to.
If you want to.
As a status symbol, just to like look rich.
I think it would probably be smarter to wait a
I
while.
mean, after that, you probably wouldn't be.
Yeah, wait
that
till they
rich.
make a better
Yeah.
version.
Or
Yeah.
wait until they make like reviews of it and
Uh,
tell you what's wrong with
What
it.
I'm
or-
saying is, take all the money you would spend on buying the Apple Watch and donate it to charity instead of buying an Apple Watch, which is going to break quickly and will be updated soon. Like, really soon. Like, you know how often they update the new iPhone? It's like you're going to buy the iPhone 6, and then the iPhone 7 is going to come out. It's going to be even better. And that's my problem with Apple. That's, like, my biggest
Every
problem.
year there's a new one.
Exactly.
There's
And they
not
just
many
keep getting
new
bigger and
features.
bigger.
From the old ones to the new ones, there's not anything really.
Yeah, there isn't. I regret getting the iPhone 6 Plus because it's the same thing as the 5.
Well,
It's
what
only
about
bigger.
the Galaxy
Oh, they also
S6?
announced a new MacBook Air.
Oh, yes. And
Oh,
it only
it's
has
not the
one
MacBook Air.
UBS port.
It does USB.
USB.
It doesn't have
Yeah,
a
sorry.
fan either.
I know.
Yeah.
But no,
It
but
doesn't have a
okay.
fan.
If anybody ever has had an Apple laptop or desktop, those things get really
Loud.
hot. Like you can
Yes.
actually burn your fingers.
Mhm.
And they're basically saying this is going to generate nothing, and that we don't need a fan to cool down the computer.
I highly.
It also
doubt
starts at $1,000.
1,200.
Oh, even
In 3
better.
colors.
But
gold.
isn't the
You know, I
US
could build a high functioning
Yeah.
desktop for that.
the USB port?
Yeah.
Isn't it also the same as the charging station?
Yeah.
So you can't plug like a flash drive in while you're charging it. It's kind of ridiculous.
Well, they're not adding a fan. They
absolutely
need to
stupid.
remove a lot of features to make up for that.
Well, I think it's about time for us to wrap up anyway.
Oh,
One last thing. To quote.
No.
No. It's one last statement. To
Yeah.
quote somebody, take off the Apple logo from that watch and it'll cost you $200.
That's very
That's true, yeah.
Now we're wrapping up
Yeah,
officially.
now we're wrapping
Thank
up.
you.
Okay.
thank you for
Well,
watching.
yeah, thanks
and
for watching.
to our panel, Alex and Laura. I'm Manav, and this is the Techno Talk Show on WHITradio.org.
See, we're
Yeah,
now
thank
we're
you
now
for
a music
watching.
based show.
Tune into WHIT Radio's YouTube page for more shows. Have a great day, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for
Bye.
watching.
We